Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be recapping the price action from Tuesday, May 19th, where I took 3 trades in total for about a minus zero point 0.3 of an hour or close to that. Wasn't the cleanest of days, to be honest, but let's just get into things. So from the daily chart, I was expecting bearishness because we closed Monday as a bearish candle, and we also had BSP. We had this changing state of delivery on the daily chart, and as I talked about yesterday, we were super expensive to the upside. So some bearishness is really due for now. So I was bearish on this day. From the 7 hour, I didn't really see anything of true significance. We just opened up and started going lower. My my bias was down to this low and this low. From the 4 hour, nothing that major. We only had this BSP here, and we had SMT with YM, but this was in London. And if we get closer to 9:30, we had a lot of decoupling going on, and I was just waiting here to see some form of divergence or something telling me that we are ready to go down even lower. And I was looking to trade NQ lower because YM was already well below this low, so I was expecting to see some form of strength switch to see NQ catch up with YM. So we had this PSP posted here, but nothing else. So I was just simply waiting. YM was consolidating and NQ was slowly grinding up. So because I've seen this slow grind up, so nothing like a V shape, I was expecting this 15-minute fair value gap to hold. And we had this PSP at 11:45, and right as we opened 12 o'clock, because I was also looking at the 6-hour candle, so we took out this low. We closed above it, but I wasn't sure we were done with these lows here. So because 11 o'clock was this pretty insignificant candle where it was a small bodied candle with equal wicks on both sides, I was expecting the 12 o'clock just to take its high and then continue to the downside. So at 12 o'clock, we opened up, and then we immediately closed below on all the 3 assets because we had SMT like this to the upside. All of the assets CISD'd, and I wanted to take NQ because it had the cleanest framework to the downside. All of these stacked lows. I think it was a pretty nice setup. We also had this 5-minute fair value gap. We closed below this. I mean, everything was pointing to the downside in my opinion. But yeah, we started grinding upwards, and I was just waiting for the 14 o'clock open, which is the last 4-hour candle open. And if you take a look at the highs, actually YM took out this 13 o'clock candles high, which was the previous 4-hour high. So we had SMT like this. So this was the strength switch I wanted to see, because we had SMT like this and then like this. So we have a large SMT and then a small. If we look at the 4-hour, we have a large SMT like this, and then a consecutive candle SMT like this. So we had a 2-stage, and I initially entered here. But looking back at this, I should have probably taken YM, even though the SMT was pointing downwards on NQ. It was the overall strongest before this move, even though we have such nice liquidity resting down here. If we take a look at how fast YM CASD versus NQ, we can see that on this 1420 candle, NQ didn't manage to close below this. So it didn't really close, while YM really closed decisively below these two upper candles that made the last run into this high and this high right here. So technically, I should have probably taken YM to the downside, but I took NQ, and as soon as we got close to all of these fair value gaps, which on the 15-minute chart, they are really, really big fair value gaps. So if we were to go down here, I was expecting to see some form of resistance, or so either we push back up, which actually happened and took me out break even, or we just plow straight through them and get to these lows. And I took all of these trades with half risk because I didn't really like the daily profile that we were in. So we opened high with a shallow high. So this was a nice sign that we could see a lot of expansion going into the day. But because we started to consolidate a lot in New York, I was a bit more reluctant to trade this with full size, even though it was such a nice setup. So this was a half-hour trade, and then because we pushed up so high back to the daily open, this wasn't a day that I was expecting to go below this level after 1400 with 2 hours left to go. So that is why this was a half-hour trade, and I got stopped out break even, as you can see here, after we dug into these lows, and I got back into this trade after just seeing that I got stopped out, and then we CSD'd within 2 candles. So here I really was expecting NQ to pick up the pace because YM didn't CSD. It just violated this bullish fair value gap, turning it into an inversion fair value gap. So it was actually a BPR coupled with this, as I'm looking right now. And because NQ CSD before YM did, I thought that strength finally switched back into NQ, and we could actually see a flush into the 1600, maybe down to these lows that I was targeting, but I got stopped for about a 7.5. So that would be like 0.35, 0.35, whatever, and 0.5 from this. Overall, I'm down about 0.25, 0.3 of an hour, something like that. But yeah, this wasn't the cleanest day. I don't know. I'm really glad that I took yesterday that pre-market long, because where was it? So here, I didn't really like Monday as well. So I think these 2 days were really bad, given that we have such nice context on the daily, just getting to this low that YM already took, and then because we CS'd in the middle of the month, I'm expecting the maximum to be this monthly open right here. So yeah, really good daily context, but daily profile and overall session delivery was really lacking. I didn't like Monday and I didn't like Tuesday. So maybe tomorrow it will be better. I think I'm still up. About half an hour or an hour, half an hour, because I took a loss, so a 1 hour loss on Friday, then a 2 hour win yesterday, and let's say half an hour or 0.25 of an hour today. So I'm still up on the week. I'm not complaining, but price action wasn't really that great. So you can clearly see Friday was pretty bad. Monday was bad as well. and then Tuesday was bad as well. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow we'll get some nicer price action, some cleaner price action, and maybe we go down to this low. So yeah, this is gonna be it, guys. If you enjoyed these types of recaps, please don't hesitate to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.